Lyra stepping into the dark world. The eerie landscape stretches endlessly before her. Twisted spires of obsidian rock pierce the sky, and the ground is veiled in a thick, creeping mist. The air crackles with unseen energy, and the swirling abyss above casts an unnatural twilight over everything. Distant roars and whispers echo through the void. Beyond the ancient passage, Lyra enters a world swallowed by shadows, a world long forgotten by time. The magical light floats ahead of her, its glow barely cutting through the dense darkness. The moment she steps forward, the mist swirls violently, and deep crimson fissures crack through the ground, pulsing like veins beneath her feet. As she takes another step, whispers echo through the air.
You are lost. You are alone. You will never return.
Lyra replied,
No, I have come too far. I won't stop now.
Suddenly, the ground beneath her trembles. A massive chasm cracks open, revealing an ancient city buried beneath the surface. Towering structures, half destroyed and crumbling.
This is your Luminara, a city drowned in darkness, yet its echoes still remain.
The magical light pulses as if urging her forward. Lyra descends into the ruins, her footsteps silent against the dust-covered stone. As she moves, she notices murals carved into the walls, images of Luminara, once radiant, now overtaken by dark tendrils. The murals depict a mighty war, light against shadow, and in the center, a great horned figure looming over Luminara's castle.
Luminara? What happened here?
Long ago, Luminara and the Dark World were one, a realm of balance. But fear, greed, and doubt fractured the land, pushing darkness away, as if it were something to be banished. But banishment is not destruction. The darkness has waited, and it has returned stronger than ever.
A shadow looms over her. Lyra turns sharply. The air turns frigid as a towering figure emerges from the ruins. A being of pure shadow, with glowing red eyes and massive horns, curling back like those of an ancient beast.
Foolish child, you seek to restore what has already fallen. Luminara is mine.
Lyra meets its gaze unafraid. Her fingers curl into fists as she plants her feet.
Luminara still stands, and I will not let you take it.
The dark entity lets out a low, thunderous laugh. The ruins around them tremble.
Do not give in to fear, Lyra. You carry the feather's gift within you.
The dark entity's voice turns tempting, almost hypnotic.
Why fight for a world that has forgotten you? I can give you everything, wealth beyond measure, a kingdom of your own. Leave Luminara to its fate and walk away with all the treasures of this land.
Lyra hesitates for the first time. Visions of her palace, her family, and the life she left behind flash before her eyes. The weight of her journey presses down on her, but then she looks at the murals, at the people of Luminara crying for help, at the kingdom in ruins.
A princess does not abandon her people.
Her hands tremble as she makes her choice. A single tear escapes her eye, falling onto the cracked ground below. The moment her tear touches the earth, the dark entity recoils. A shock wave ripples outward, golden and radiant, burning away the shadows. The darkness screeches as if in pain, flickering, unstable.
No, this is not possible.
I choose my people. I choose Luminara.
She closes her eyes, steadying her breath. The glowing feather she once had may be gone, but she realizes now the power was never in the object. It was inside her all along. With a deep exhale, she opens her eyes. A golden light begins to radiate from her, illuminating the darkness. The creatures recoil, screeching, as the golden energy pulses outward, shattering their forms like brittle glass.
Impossible! A true warrior, she chose Luminara over my offers.
You were never meant to rule. Darkness is not meant to consume. It is meant to exist alongside the light.
She raises her hands and the golden energy swirls into her palms. With a final resolute motion, she thrusts the energy forward. It crashes into the dark entity like a tidal wave, engulfing it in radiant light. The city trembles. The sky above begins to clear, the lost city rising again.
You have done what no one else could. You restored the balanced traveler.
The world is whole again. I found my destiny.
The glowing feather appears once more, settling in her hand. With one final look at the reborn world, she steps forward, back to Luminara to share the truth, and to her endless adventures.